All right, so we're going to move on to some more relationship drama. And I just wanted you to let me know if you think this is out of pocket or on the money, because I feel like we overshare our personal relationships too much nowadays. So Lupita Nyong'o and her boyfriend are no longer together. She announced her split, and so she's saying she totally lost her trust.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go all in with the statement, but I'll do part of it.
Okay, she lost her trust in him based on their relationship.
Right.
Based on some activity going on.
Right.
Okay.
And she says, at this moment, it is necessary for me to share a personal truth and publicly disassociate myself from someone I can no longer trust. I find myself in a season of heartbreak because of a love suddenly and devastatingly extinguished by deception. I am tempted to run into the shadows and hide, only to return to the light when I have regained my strength enough for me to say, whatever my life is better this way. But I am reminded that the magnitude of the pain I am feeling is equal to the measure of my capacity for love. Now, she said all this. She's also seems to be out on a date with Joshua Jackson.
So all this is I really am hurt, but I really am able to really love. I really still want love. Right?
Out of pocket or on the money with her statement?
To me, it's very on the money, to the extent that people are interested in it. It's very on the money because she doesn't go in on the individual. So to me, it's very on the money. It's fine. It's self-expression. She and her statements are very generic. In terms of these are my feelings that I'm expressing to the universe, and I didn't say expressly who did who or who did what, except that there was a breach in there, the emotional contract, because she doesn't trust. But she didn't go into specifically what and this and that, and she didn't go all in.
Okay.
And I like it. It was just sort of general, and she's just sort of letting us know that, well, this is what happened, and just generally speaking.
Well, we know who she's referring to.
Well, that's okay. You can know, quote unquote, but you will never really know because she didn't say so.
No, but here's my thing. I really like Lupita.
Well, she didn't attack him. I feel that she didn't attack him. That is my point.
She didn't attack him. Right. I really, really like Lupita. What I'm gonna say is that I personally, and everybody has their opinion, I don't think that we need to overshare our relationships. I really don't. And I also think that if you are not married to someone, they don't need to become the feature of your social media feeds. I don't understand that. Even if you are married, there is a possibility there. Nothing is 100% in life. You don't know. But when this is some person that you are dating, that you're seeing, I just, nothing is perfect. And I don't get that. They're doing dance videos together. They're, acting and all this other stuff together. Hey, you put it out there. You let people in. Nothing wrong with that, but just I'm not a fan of it. I don't particularly care for it.
Okay. Whether or not that would be my personal way of expressing myself, or whether I would want to share it publicly, if I were Lupita, I don't know. But what I am going to say is that I like it that since she did express how she was feeling, and that she was a little saddened, but ready for love, still feeling the need and wanting to love, I think was very sweet, and I think was very open, and I think she did it in just a very kind of sophisticated way, in a very relatable way.
Well, that's how she is.
Well, I like that.
And relatable.
Well, sometimes people change with relationships. Sometimes you see a nasty side that you didn't see before, and brother, and an aggressive side, and all type of nonsense. But I thought it was very good. And whether or not she's oversharing, I think in general, I'm in full agreement with you that generally speaking, we're in a society where we overshare.
Right.
And so I think that's sort of a cultural thing.
Yeah.
That we do overshare. But apart from that, I'm glad that she didn't go all in, and she didn't come out like a bitter, vindictive person. I'm glad she's intelligent enough and sensitive enough to realize that, guess what? Move on. There's way other love out here. More love, more people to love, more experiences to have. So I love that she approached it in that way.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you on everything that you said there. She seems very positive about the future. I think one of the reasons why I don't believe in oversharing is because actually of the mental health aspect to it. Because once you put that out there, there are so many people who, you know, God forbid something goes wrong, they're ready to pounce on you.
Well,
and when you're in that stage when things don't work out, it's a lot more difficult to deal with trolls and to deal with the breakup.
So you know that expression that I use a lot. It's an old expression, but it's a true expression. If you deal, then you shuffle. Okay?
Yeah.
So that simply means the two things usually go together.
Right.
If you're putting it out there, you got to be able to accept whatever responses you get.
Right.
So that's all part of it.
Right.
You know. So that's it. She put it out there so she knew she would get feedback, both good and bad. But that's all part of it. Yeah.
Okay. So, good luck to Lupita, and we don't know what's going on with her and Joshua Jackson. We saw them out together. We'll see. Who knows? We don't think it's the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
No, they could have been getting together to commiserate because he's also going through a divorce or just recently divorced or whatever's going on with him.
Right.
So, when she recently broke up, so they maybe said, hey, let's get together.
Right.
Let's go out and, whatever. And have some fun. Right.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out full episodes of the Bamgboshe Happy Hour.